All right, this is going to show what happens at the conclusion of each session. Apparently, we need to close out the app at the conclusion of the session. That may have something to do, when I say the app, the Excalibur app, it may have something to do with the app on the Android unit, more so from before, because we never had to close it out before, but that was with web mode. So in our example here, I've got a freshly started Excalibur application, and we're going to open up on the test session here in the office. We're going to open up session 201, which is the Monday session. The session's already open. You can see that it says Monday 201. Session's opening up fine. And we'll do a sale here shortly. We're going to activate the app on the handset side. And it's waiting to be sold. And we'll sell a 54 card pack. And the serial number is 3EB9. And then it's B84D. We tender it. Sale is coming up. Again, the screen says Monday. And under the Game Options button on Excalibur, we're going to say about the app here, and it says Monday as well, and we're fine. Move it to game 1. It's a letter X, 54 cards. Conclude my sale. And everything's fine. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out the session. And of course, 951 part 12, the app closed on the handset, and for 10 seconds, it goes back to game 0 then. Now it's still showing the Monday session there. Under normal conditions, we would like to remove that, but that's going to be deemed unnecessary, as you'll see shortly. What I'm now going to do is now open up the Thursday session, 202. And you'll see on the screen of Excalibur, it says Thursday 201, so it did correct that for the next time around. Keep the handset awake. And the session's open. And now I'm going to sell, say, a 36 card pack. And on the 36 card pack, that's B84D. And we'll cash this out. Now, when I go to game options, even though the screen on the Excalibur says Thursday, which is the session that was open, the handset says Monday, which is wrong. If I move it to game 1, it's got the right number of cards, but it's playing the wrong games for the wrong session. So in this case here, even though the patterns are similar, so for instance, game 3 on Thursday is in the computer, but game 3 on Monday is not in the computer. Game 4 on Thursday is a small picture frame. Game 4 is any 2 postage stamps on the handset. So you can see, even though it's got the right number of cards, it's playing the wrong patterns. It's still logged into this. The handset is still seeing the wrong session. So the solution to this, I'll log out of the session, close the session. The solution is, well, one of the developers was telling us before was, at the conclusion of 951 part 12, we close out the app. We close out the app. And now we're going to open up, let's say, Sunday session. 203 is the Sunday session. The app is not running on the Excalibur, but the point of sale, because of its healing action now being repaired, it restarts the app on the Excalibur. You'll see it says Sunday. The point of sale is still waiting to communicate. It still takes about 15-20 seconds for it to reconnect here, to restart the app, or sees that it's restarted. And then it'll load up the session information. And it's still booting at this time. When I say booting, it's still going through downloading the packages. All right, we're in the Sunday session at this time. You'll see it's Sunday on Excalibur. It's Sunday on the point of sale. So if we now go to, I'll wake the unit up. Let's say I'm going to sell, let's say, 54 cards. I'm selling my 54 cards. It's coming up into the unit. The screen on Excalibur says Sunday. If I move Excalibur to game 1, it's a 2-part game, single. Here's my 54 cards, and now when I do game options and I go about the app, you'll see it says Sunday. SUN under session name. So that is correct. So what I'm now going to do, I'll cache this, I'll finish caching this out. I have my 54 cards in play. Oops. All right. Sunday. So I'm going to now open up a new session. I close out the current one. I'll wait till 951 part 12 is done. I'll now close out the app. Now last time I let Excalibur open up the session for me. Strike that. I let the point of sale open up Excalibur for me. I'll manually come up and I'll open up Excalibur first. Now I'll go to the Monday session, which is 201. Excalibur is seen as being open already by the point of sale. It more quickly opens it. The session. You'll see Excalibur says Monday. And activate the app. And we'll sell a unit. Let's say 36 cards. B9, B8, 4D. All right, I'll move Excalibur to game 1. Letter X, letter X. Game 2 is the letter X. No, blackout, I'm sorry. Game 3 is not, well, it says blackout on Excalibur, but it's not in the computer. I think that's correct. Game 4 is any 2 postage stamps. Game 4 is any 2 postage stamps. If I go to game options, about the app, Excalibur says it's the Monday session, MON, and the session name for the handset is also Monday. Cash out my sale. So when we opened up a Sunday session, Excalibur was closed. The point of sale was opened it. When I closed out the Sunday session, I reopened Excalibur. This time the point of sale, when it went to Monday, it saw that it was open, more quickly started the session. But the point here is closing the app on Excalibur, whether you restart it with a point of sale or whether you manually restart it, heals what we need to be healed here. So long story short here is we're going to do it now one more time. We're going to close out our session. And I'm going to, you'll see the 951 part 12. And then I will then close it out. And then I'll open up my new session, 202, which is Thursday. Point of sale does not see Excalibur running. It's trying to restart Excalibur on its own. It reopened the app. And we're almost there. It's writing the data to the database. Thursday session is open. I'll wake up my handset. We're now going to sell a package of, let's say, 18 cards. BH4G. All right. This is the Thursday session on Excalibur. If I go to the handset, I hit About App. It too says Thursday. Game 2 is not in the computer, even though it says Game 2 on Excalibur, but that's a paper game. Game 3 is 4 corners in a single. Game 4 is small picture frame. So we're in sync here. And again, it says that it's Thursday. So Thursday on the handset and Thursday on the Excalibur app. So at the end of the day, what we have to do here is at the conclusion of issuing the shutdown code of 951 part 12, we have to close the app at the conclusion there. This way, the session information will be properly reinitialized at the start of the next session. Close this. And then we'll close this. All right.